Alright guys, so I'm taking a look at a couple items that are probably best suited for those people who travel quite often. They probably already own something like this or have had some familiarity with it, possibly, I don't know. But this is kind of what this focus is a little bit more about. And what I have here is a travel adapter. I don't know how well you can see that, but it has the capability of being used in over 150 countries. And I also have a little power strip, which is actually quite small in size as far as portability and everything. And it has a nice assortment of USB as well as power ports. So as you can see, 6 USB ports, 3 power ports. You have an on and off button here, and there's an LED indicator there, some small rubber feet on the back so you're not going to have it slide around too much. It's not also going to cause damage to any kind of surface that it's sitting on. And you have a plug, and of course if you're in the US and you happen to be traveling a lot or what have you, you'll want to use this adapter to make this function in the US. So the nice thing here though is the USB ports on this, 3.4 amps. You're going to get a very quick charge. Nice to have a quick charge whenever available. And this cord is 6.5 feet long. So if you have a issue where there's some furniture in the way or something, you need to tuck this in behind it, this will actually reach really, really well. No real issue there. Of course, it also has a lot of the built-in protections for overheating and over surge type situations, things of that nature, so you don't have to worry about any of that type of stuff as a problem. And I believe this has, I don't remember the size, but a fuse in the plug itself there. So that's a nice addition. And this thing has a pretty significant amount of weight to it. Now, in addition to the 4 USB ports on the top, there's also a Type-C USB there, which is very nice. This, of course, has a lot of the built-in protection as well. And with this, you just slide out the plug that you need, and then there's a button that is right here, and that will allow you to push that back into place. So over here on the sides where you slide the plug out, as you can see, and then that button there is what allows it to be retracted. So if I push one of these out to its full extent, it locks into place. I didn't push it out far enough though. Oh, there we go. I said I didn't think I pushed it out far enough. So you can see it locks into place. That's not going to go anywhere. And then this button here, if I push it, it will allow me to retract it back. So you can see. And then you can only do one at a time. Looks like. Nope. You can do 2 at a time. I guess this one here locks because it's closer. So, but once that's fully out, it locks it, and then you push that button and it retracts. This also has a fuse here so that you can have that extra degree of protection, and it's user serviceable, so you can replace it if you need to. But like I said, it's just a pretty interesting product for someone who's traveling. Depending upon what country you're in, of course, which one of the plugs you'll want, but it feels very heavy duty, very nicely made. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I was surprised because I've had a few of these before and they were very, very lightweight. They didn't have any kind of a quality feel compared to this, and I didn't realize because I'd had several of them that felt that way. This is the first one that's just really heavy in comparison, so very impressive as far as the build quality. Okay, let's take a look at what is included with each one of these and talk a little bit more about the specs. Like this one here, 880 watts in the US, 1,840 watts in well, that's like for the 100 If you're doing 240, then it's the larger. So that's a little bit of the specs on this one. And other than that, let's take a look at the items that are included with this as far as the manual and the little carrying case and everything. Yeah, let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, so for the larger power strip, you have a card included. So if you wanted to get in touch with them, you could do so. It's pretty nice. They got these QR codes all over this thing. I didn't realize there was actually that many. This is the box that it comes in. Another QR code. So, but it looks nice. And I like this little pouch this one over here comes with. So the little cube has a little user manual. It has another one of those little cards, QR codes, support information and such. And then you have this nice sort of a fake leather, I guess, top, but it's just this little carrying pouch. So you have somewhere to store when not in use, and you can carry it with you. So again, it is a travel adapter, so you have that option. It's just a little zipper pouch. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I think this is a pretty nice unit as a whole, and as far as the USB ports, like if I plug this in, it's very, very solid. You can see that, I mean, it's not coming out. I could probably swing it around. I'm not going to take that chance. But solidly plugs in. Same thing applies to this one. There is no mounting holes on this, but again, if you're going to be traveling and you happen to take this with you, you're probably not going to be mounting it. So, but if I plug this in, same thing, you know, it's in there pretty solid. You're not going to have to worry about that coming out. And same thing applies to plugging in over here. I'll put this all the way out. Here we go. Now it's locked. And let's see. If I plug that in, it stays in place, and I ain't got to worry about it. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with you really quickly. Close this back up. So that's that. Below the video, I will leave a link to the Amazon listing. It's going to be for the UK, so those people in the US, depending upon whether you want to look at this as an option or not, you have that option with the travel adapter, which is quite handy to have if you travel a lot. You can use this at home as well as when you are traveling, which is cool. And I like the 90-degree design, so you don't have to worry about it sticking out as much. I wished every one of them was designed like that. But again, below the video, there's going to be a link for each one of these devices. You can check that out. I'm also going to include the main website for the company, which you can see it says iCube here, and iBlockcube, I believe, right there. So I'm going to leave that website down below. You can find out more about this, kind of look at some of the other reviews, and just find out some more information about their other products, perhaps. I don't know. That's up to you. Okay? Thanks for watching.